This is Celeste. I'm a professional medium, intuitive life coach, and intuitive development coach. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about signs of procrastination, because oftentimes procrastination becomes so natural and normal to us that it's hard to identify the signs of procrastination in ourselves. So a lot of times it'll come up as making excuses. Oh, I'm too busy, I've got too much going on, I'm too tired at the end of the day to be able to work towards my goals. I'm a mom, I've got to give all my time and attention to the kids, things like that. Feeling overwhelmed. So a lot of times with looking at the goals, it can be so overwhelming, especially if you are a busy parent or you're working full time or have to work a couple jobs just to make ends meet. It can be overwhelming just to get through the day, and then to add more to that can be even more overwhelming. So that sense of overwhelming can definitely be a sign that you're procrastinating about doing the things that you really want to do. So difficulty concentrating. So even if you start working towards some of your goals, you get easily distracted and then set it to the side. So that can be a really big sign of procrastination. Having negative beliefs, it often leads to procrastination. So you really want to be checking in on your thoughts about how you think and feel about yourself. So if you're really hard on yourself, if you're your own worst critic or your own worst enemy, that can definitely lead to procrastination. So we really want to be looking for that, or doing the mind reading, as I like to call it. So a lot of times we will project onto other people what they're thinking about us in different situations. So if we get called into the boss's office on a Friday afternoon before we leave, we automatically assume we're getting fired or that we're in trouble for something. And I would say probably 9 times out of 10 that's not the case. So we often tend to project our own negative thoughts about ourselves onto others. Setting unrealistic goals can also lead to and be a result of procrastination. So if your goals are completely unrealistic for what you want to achieve, if you say, I want to lose 50 pounds by the end of the week, that can definitely be a cause of procrastination. Or if you said at the beginning of January, I want to lose 50 pounds by summer, and now 6 months into it, you haven't gotten there, then you're starting to say, okay, well, I've got another week to lose 50 pounds, right? And that's just not realistic. Becoming easily bored. So if you are somebody that's bored with your life, that can cause procrastination. It can also be a result of procrastination because you're just living in the same old, right? Instead of working towards your goals and your dreams, you're so bored with the dead-end job that you've been doing for the last 15 years, and you don't feel challenged or stimulated anymore. So that can really be a sign that you need to move forward. Fear of failure, right? That can often, again, lead to procrastination and be a result of procrastination, because you're so afraid of failure that you don't want to work on that goal because you're afraid that you'll fail at it, and that just perpetuates itself. So I mean, if you don't even try the goal, that fear of failure will just continue, and there is always that chance when you're continuing on with your goals, there is always that chance of failure. But a lot of times too, even having said that, I was talking to somebody the other day about working towards a goal and working on her business, and she says, I feel like it's just not taking off, and I feel like I've been working at this forever and it's just not moving forward. And I said, a lot of times the people that are successful are those people that you hear of having 10 failures before having their great success. Honda is a great example. Henry Ford is another great example of people who actually failed before they succeeded. So all of these things can be signs of procrastination. So things that lead to procrastination, results of procrastination. So if you are stuck in that state of procrastination and really want to start working on your goals, I've developed an amazing coaching program that I've done with hundreds of clients in different facets. So in my intuitive life coaching course, we work on setting goals, making realistic goals, breaking them down so they're more manageable so that you aren't feeling overwhelmed in that. We work on making plans, putting action plans into place. We work on a lot of those negative thoughts that I was talking about, those negative, unhelpful thoughts that hold you back from moving forward, those self-doubting, self-critical beliefs. And we work on rewriting that script, because those negative thoughts can very much lead to negative emotions and then change our behavior. So if we have those negative thoughts, it's going to absolutely lead to feeling bad about ourselves, which will lead to the procrastination and avoidance, and allowing ourselves to be stuck in that same old routine. So once we start to change those thoughts, you'll start to feel better about yourself. You'll start to feel more positive about the future and what's happening for the future. You'll feel less overwhelmed, and you're more likely to take action. That's the behavior that we want, because we want to change those outcomes. We want to change those consequences. And with the people that I've done these types of programs with, the people that really commit to changing those thoughts, this is where the magic and miracles happen for people. It's absolutely transformational, and I've seen it time and time again. And I get so excited when this happens for people, because the light bulb just goes on. So we work a lot on changing those thought patterns. We talk too about more effective communication, including boundaries, improving personal and professional relationships that will help you move forward with your goals as well. And then finally, the last thing that we work on in my coaching program is planning for the future. So the strategies that I teach you in this program, they're simple yet effective strategies that can really help to propel you forward. And it's really a launching pad for you to move forward with your goals. I use an empowerment approach. I use a solution-based approach that really just empowers you to take control back of your own life and start to move forward. And that's where the planning for the future comes in, is you take the tools that I've taught you and you continue to utilize them. You come up with a plan for how to keep doing those going forward, because you want to keep up that momentum and motivation and keep moving forward towards whatever goals that you have. So if you're interested in applying for this program, stop procrastinating. Don't procrastinate anymore. Check out the caption below for more details on the program and how to apply, and then we'll get on the phone and we'll individualize the program for you depending on your goals, your situation, and where you want to go, and then we'll get you into your program. So like I said, no procrastinating. Cut it out, stop it, go to the link. Check out the caption below. Thanks for tuning in.